No, it's definitely split.
It's definitely linear. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah, it does split sometime in the timeline, but sometimes it has to. Oh wait, wrong.
Oh, wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, I accidentally hit drum roll. Okay. Hey guys, this is ZeldaDiscussion, and this is the second mailbag that we are holding. And yeah, we got how many? We got 6 questions again.
Yeah, 6 questions again. This time we don't have a green screen. This time we're just in my game room.
We don't really need a green screen because it's too much work for me. So
yeah, now this time we're gonna sit back chairs.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Okay. Now first question. Let's go.
All right. First question we got. This was actually a comment to our last mailbag video. Have we played any of the CDI games? Well, to answer short and sweet, no, we haven't played through them at all.
No, I've never held a CDI controller, never seen a CDI in person, never held the games. I've never gone around to it.
Although I have to admit, I did play Zelda's Adventure for like 5 minutes at one of my friend's house before. One of my old friends had a CDI, unfortunately. Wish I'd never played it.
Yeah, well, that basically is question number 1.
Alright, question number 2. What is the worst Zelda game besides the CDI games? And this one might get a little controversial.
Okay, I think we have the same one on this one. Phantom Hourglass?
Yeah, Phantom Hourglass. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest. I've played it through twice.
And I just started to play through it, and I'm pretty bored already.
It's very boring, and the whole game feels like a gimmick. Like it came out the very day, not the very day. Like when the regular DS like first came out. So they were just like experimenting.
Well, around when the DS Lite came out, because it came out in 07.
Yeah, and they were just, and Nintendo was basically just trying to show the gimmicks of the DS onto that game, and that's what the game feels like.
The whole control link with your stylus thing annoys the living crap out of me, because whenever I try to go move after I've been playing for like 5 minutes after I like went to eat, I'll start going on the control pad. Well, 3DS, I'll use an analog stick thingy, or I'll use a D-pad, and it'll bring down the map, and I'll get annoyed, and then I'll know what happened, then I'll hit the thing again, and the map will keep coming up and down, so I just get pissed off. And the whole, it's annoying that everything's one button, everything's the touchpad, and I don't like swinging with your sword. I think that, I mean, it's okay, but, I mean, it's alright. So far, I'm playing Spirit Tracks 2. I like Spirit Tracks a lot more than I like Phantom Hourglass.
Yeah, Spirit Tracks is way better because you can tell they actually took quality time on the storyline, and the music is actually very good in Spirit Tracks. But in Phantom Hourglass, you can tell it's just the same exact like few notes over and over again. Like if you listen to like Ocarina of Time soundtrack and then Phantom Hourglass, there's just no comparison.
Yeah, well, let's not just keep going on this. Number 3.
All right, number 3. Which Zelda game has your favorite gameplay? And I'm gonna let Matt answer this first.
Okay. Once again, I know we agree on this one too. My favorite Zelda game favorite gameplay in the Zelda game is from Majora's Mask, actually, because everything about it was Ocarina of Time's gameplay plus the 3-day cycle thing, and they basically perfected Ocarina of Time's gameplay to the point where it just couldn't get any better, and that's how I like it. As far as like attacking with your sword and stuff, I'm still better in Ocarina of Time. It's just because I know how to do it better, but overall, I say Majora's Mask. When you're adult, like the whole fucking.
Alright, well, in my opinion, I also kind of agree with the whole Majora's Mask thing, because it does build on Ocarina of Time quite well. But like another game that I want to really praise for this is A Link to the Past, because it really perfected the Zelda formula. Like it took the classic overworld like version that we love, and it added the whole 2 world system, as well as incorporating the magic system and all the different items with the towns and stuff. That really set the guidelines for like Ocarina of Time's inspiration. So I have to give it massive credit for that. And that concludes question 3.
Okay.
Question 4, favorite boss. Again, I'll let you start this one off.
Favorite boss. Oh, that's a tough one. Well, yeah, people always ask me, what's your favorite one in Ocarina of Time? I always say all of them. Or my favorite dungeon in Ocarina of Time, I always say all of them. Probably, and I know I always say the name wrong, which is how I always said it when I was a kid. Vivalgia. I know it's Volvagia or Volvalgia, but I always say Vivalgia. I like to play against that. I find it very a great scenery. The battle itself's a lot of fun, and I love the music. I love the Fire Temple boss battle music. It's just great.
That was Matt's ringtone, by the way.
Yeah, Link to the Past Heartpiece tone.
Okay, now let's see. My favorite boss in the whole series. Actually, to be honest, I kind of have 3 favorites. All of them are tied, in my opinion. The first one from Majora's Mask is God, or Go, however you say it. A lot of people kind of dislike that boss, saying that it's like a cowardly aspect. I see it as more of he's leading you. Like, since it's a circle, it could be considered you're cowering from him. But anyway, to stay on topic, I just think he's such a fun boss, and he fully utilizes the power of Goron Link, and it really gets you so pumped just to go over every single speed boost with your spikes out and going over the magic jars, trying to avoid the bombs, the stalactites, the lightning bolts, everything. It's just so awesome.
Another thing to add to that is that I think the Majora's Mask boss battle music is the best boss battle music in all the Zelda series.
I agree there.
But I think it works best, its best setting works with God. I mean, the rest of them look good, and they work well together, but I think it works best when you're playing God.
Alright, and let's see, the other 2 that are tied for my favorite, the first one is Star-Lord from Twilight Princess, because first off, he uses the spin, which I love. One of the many things I love about Twilight Princess. And I also like that they used the Volvage, whatever his name is, music from Ocarina of Time and like amped it up a bit.
But they did kind of butcher it in some ways.
No, I actually kind of liked it, but also like jumping from like side to side to attack the head was awesome. Also, and then lastly, another one of my favorite bosses. I don't even remember the name of this one, to be honest, but the giant Poe from Wind Waker in the Wind Temple.
No, it's not Kelly Damos. It's I forget its name right now.
Anyway, I really like the idea of like one boss being made up of a bunch of different things. Like there are several other times where they do that in the Zelda franchise too, but I think that time it really utilizes it the best way, especially with the light shining down and the mirror shield and all. I thought that was a cool idea.
Yeah. All right, go with the next one.
All right, next one is our favorite and least favorite characters, except for the obvious ones.
Like you start off with it. I'm still thinking.
Well, let's see. My favorite character throughout the Zelda series. I have to be completely honest here. Link's grandma from Wind Waker, definitely. I mean, she makes you that elixir soup. It's like a 2x2 special. I mean, you get 2 servings of it, recovers all your health, recovers all your magic, doubles your attack until you're hit.
And she's a sweetheart.
And yeah, she's a sweetheart. I can understand because like she has so much emotion when like your near sister gets captured.
She's a lot like my grandma, in my opinion.
I also like the idea of like having a family too. Like
yeah,
really kind of
once. Holy crap! Who's my favorite character? I never put like any thought into this. Probably Majora. I find her the most interesting because we know so little about her, and I'd love to see more. And I'd love to have a game that tells the backstory, which I'm hoping Skyward Sword maybe will throw something in, but I don't know. But yeah, probably Majora and whatever our least favorite character. And hold on, for the least favorite character thing, whoever asked it said besides the obvious like Navi and such, I don't find Navi annoying at all. I love Navi.
And I don't find Beetle annoying, to be honest.
I love Beetle. Beetle's kind of funny.
I find him funny. Like he goes, oh!
Yeah, I thought that's wicked funny when I saw that. But least favorite character, you can go with that one.
Let's see.
Zant.
Least favorite character.
Zant. He's awesome to an extent, and then he turns into this giant pussy. I mean, he sucks. He's
yeah, but
he makes freaking chicken noises. He's such a disappointment. It's so annoying.
Oh, his noises are kind of chickenish, but I always like the idea of him being kind of like Ganondorf's pawn. But whatever, it's his opinion, so I'll give that to you. My least favorite character would probably have to be that I don't even remember the name of him or her, but the fairy that you have in Phantom Hourglass. That is by far the most annoying companion. Yeah, Celia. That's by far the most annoying companion of all time.
Okay. I'll change it from Celia to yeah. I agree. Celia.
Not only does it make the haste sound like Navi, it's 10 times more annoying, and she really never shuts up. Like, at least Navi gives you
she acts like an idiot in the beginning of the game. Just like, okay, I don't get that at all.
And Celia doesn't even like contribute to the plot. She just points out the obvious. Yeah, Navi actually helps you.
And she lets you move around. That's it. From what I've played from the game so far, she hasn't given me any tips or pointers at all.
Exactly. So yeah, that does it for favorite and least favorite.
Well, how many we got left?
We just have one more, and this is actually mentioned. We did get a question about our standpoints on the timeline.
Oh God.
And that's kind of what we were joking about at the beginning. And as soon as we saw that, we were like,
yeah. Whoever asked it, I forget who asked it. I'm sorry that I forgot it right now, but you're gonna get your own whole video about it.
Yeah, you're gonna get your own whole video on our opinion of it. We can't possibly put it into one thing.
Because back, what was it? August of 2009. He and I just became friends. We started talking about Zelda, and then we started texting a lot. And I was in Disney World. I was on vacation, and constantly, the entire trip, me and him were trying to figure out the timeline. And we figured out certain standpoints and really good things. We were using clues and everything. We were doing a great job. And then we kind of just dropped it because we got to a point where we just couldn't go on anymore. But yeah, we're definitely gonna make you your own video. And it's gonna be completely dedicated to that because we literally go on for about 45 minutes about this. So we're gonna view your own video. We promise you that. That's
yeah, it may be in several parts too, but I'd just like to say for the record that we thought we had it down. We thought we absolutely had the timeline figured out, but then one detail threw all.
Oh yeah, we lost it. I'm pretty sure. I forget what it was, but
I remember
we had. What was it?
Moblins are in Minish Cap. That completely threw it off.
Yeah. But a lot of people think Minish Cap was first. I disagree. It's Ocarina of Skyward Sword.
I have to disagree with
Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Child. Yeah, we're splitists, by the way. We believe in a split timeline.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna say though. When I said linear at the beginning of this video, it's just a joke.
But yeah, we believe in a split timeline. Where I'll just give you a basic summary: Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time, splits into two. Majora's Mask, then 100 years past, Twilight Princess, then stop, then top timeline. We have Wind Waker, and also. I don't know, in the back, I think in the back, in between Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker is the backstory of Spirit Tracks. And then Wind Waker, and then we go into Phantom Hourglass, and then Spirit Tracks, and then we have Four Swords, Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and A Link to the Past. So I think A Link to the Past is the Child Time. We'll go on later.
So yeah, that just about does it for this mailbag. Thanks for listening.
Adios.
Adios, Johannes. Are we getting it back? How do I shut this off?
You hit the white button.